ცოტა ხანი გიყურება შეერთებული. თუმცა
მიყურე მაგრამ სამი.
კი ჩავთვალ.
Window, enter screen window. თამაშ ვერ გოვლობ. Enter screen რო გავაზრე არო გაგიჩედაოს.
რა უნდა დამიტოვოთ? ტელეფონში.
მე ვიცი. სადა აირთვებაც მოვსო. Go next. ეგ არის.
შავი ეკრანი მაქვს ჯერჯერო.
ეხლაც შავია?
Yes.
Okay, მაგიტომაცა enter screen-ი ცუდი ვიძია.
თორემ Discord-ში დარეკე და იქ გამოაჩენს.
კაი, პატარავ. Aloha. თქვი აბა რამე გონ Discord-ის ხომა გათიშული.
არაფერი არ მithქვამს პროსტოთ.
Okay. აი ბატონო, ხედავთ ახლა.
Yes.
Let's go baby.
აი ეს რო შენ 4-ე ჩამქრალი ქონდა, ნახე?
მე 10-ული მაქვს, ბრატ. ნახე, შემიძლია დავაჭირო. I can go, cause მე ნაყიდი მაქვს ესენი და მაგითო.
I see. Okay.
ანუ შენ წყიდვა მოგიწევს ავარავით. არგი, აჰა, 17% მაქვს გაკეთებული.
Okay. შენ რო იცოდე შენ მთელი entire პირველი ლოკაცია დავხურე ისე რომ ვაფშე არ დამინახავს რომ თურმე კომპასი იყო და
მეც ეგრე ვიყავი bro, რანდომულად დავდიოდი და მერე ბოლოს ნახე ეს კომპასი. იმან თელ თამაში რანდომზე დავტუნავდი.
Yep.
აი თვითონ go next.
რამდენი ხანი არ ჭირდება თქო ჩემ PlayStation-ს რო ჩართოს.
არ ჩემ
ლამაზი თამაშია, მაგარი სიუჟეტი აქვს და ანუ just top notch. და წინა თამაშს რო ქონდა ძალიან ბევრი ბაგი და ძალიან რო გამოიყურებოდა, ის ძალიან დასრულებული ჩანს.
რაღაცა არ ირთვება ძმაო. ცხა არ მოეწონა შენ. Hello. ოპა. აი ხო ვაფშე გაშავდა. ოპა. Короче, ამ ფაზლის დედა, мама, ბაბუა და ყველა მოვტყან ერთდროულად. აი ეს ფაზლი გინახავს?
ძალიან მარტივი პაზლია, ძალიან მარტივი. ყველა მაგ დახურული, მე არ გამომწვევი არ.
ეს და ცოტა მეორე. ეს. ყველაფერი, ცადა ზმა ვერ ამოხსენი, so I don't give a fuck. Let me now go სამივდივარ.
რატო გავაკეთოთ ბარემ შეცდომა?
არ მინდა გაბრაზებული მაგ ფაზზე. ეს ყველაფერი გავაკეთე, ხო? ანუ ერთი ეს ვერ გავაკეთე. აი ეს არის Lost Love. Okay, Lost Love.
Tower-ში ეგ არ გჭირდება ეგ. Tower-ში წავდი პირდაპირ.
კაი ბატონო.
აი Tower-ი ყველაზე მოსაბეზრებელია ჩემთვის. ძალიან მოსაწყენია. უცენიაკ. ლეგოები.
ეგენი, yeah. Melvin.
მაგარი ჩატლახი ეს არის. Tech expert. მან რა გინდა?
ეს მოვაკეთო?
Yes, პაკეტები გექნება სხვა დანარჩენი თუ ეს არ გააკეთე.
რომელია rotate-ი? აი, სხვა ფისი მინდა.
ამას რო ვაკეთებ რანდომზე ვაკეთებ, რომ ვაწვევი რაღაცებს და თუ გამოდის.
მოდი მასტეროლი ამის. გედი თავისა ესა. შოვა რა კამას. ეს აკეთ მიდის და არ შეიძლება, ხო?
სხვა ჩვენს ძალიან საინტერესო დიალოგები აქვს აქ.
კი, ეს რანდომ ხალხს ველაპარაკე. ისტერეგებს ვეძებდი თელი თამაშია ჩემო. აი ესე დავდიოდი ერთი კედელს მივეწებოდი და ვეძებდი ყველგან რამე საინტერესო თუ იყო და ასეთ არაფერი არ იყო იმენ. ვერაფერი ვერ ვნახე თელი პირველი ტური.
Halt, creature of clay. You have
Pandora.
strayed from your garden and entered a domain that is beyond your ken. Turn back now,
No,
before you harm yourself and others.
no.
Prometheus had no authority to summon you. He is rash and foolish and given to trickery. But his schemes lead only to ruin. Therefore heed my warning. The flame is not for you.
შესაძლებლად.
მახსნა და ეგ დიალოგი. იმედი მე ყველაფერზე ეტევის არ პასუხობს.
Said no, we need to know what is going on. Yeah, we need to know more about it for the future of Ninja. We are not just going to leave because you had a bad experience with the magic box. That's what that's Juma.
Your desire to protect your city is commendable. But you must remember that knowledge leads to temptation.
Robot var, a temptation, she quarga, feceva.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
They seem to be locked in some kind of conflict.
Might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
ორბენალის ტრიქონი ხარ ძმი?
ეგრე გამოდის, ამ ფაზლის დედა შევეც.
ჩათო, რა და ძალიან მარტივი პაზლი.
გამანები, აქ ხო ვიყავი 10000 ჯერ კაცო. კარები გაიგო.
This is
Yeah,
very
that's
similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected.
What were they doing here?
And who are they?
Wow, დედა მაიყნა. რა მაგარია, ტელეპორტაცია ვისწავლ.
The world is a wonderful place. Every day we take another step forward. Every day we come closer to the truth. The closer we get, the more I can see the beauty of the universe, the intricate perfection of its mechanisms. I am a machine, and the universe is a machine. Every part of me serves a purpose, or I could not be myself. I could not be Miranda because that specific person could not exist without those specific parts and their specific functions. In the same way, every part of the universe serves a purpose. I think that is what we were meant to discover here.
რა ქნა წავიდე ხო სახში? ოპა, ნახე ეგრევე ვიპოვე ადგილი თუ არა? ეგ ამისორდა შეჩება, მეთქი ზუსტად ადგილას მივედი.
Overthinker.
1K. You just connected to an
აუ,
extremely
მე მაგარი ნევრები მეშლები, მაგრამ ყველას დედამოწყული სახელი აქვს და მე 1K ვარ. ანუ ყველა მერლინი, ხვიჩა, გოჩა და მე 1K ვარ. ვაი მე 1K.
data stream. Are you all right?
თავი ვაფშე ვერ მივხვდი 1K სატომ ეძახნი.
მე ეგრევე მივხვდი პირველ ვიდეოში ჩანს.
You were lucky
No,
this time.
უსმენდი ამ
Please,
რაღაცებს.
everyone, let's be careful with these terminals from now on.
Yes. More importantly, who the heck?
There's no one by that name in New Jerusalem.
I think it's a new person, someone
No.
we've never heard of before,
No.
someone born outside the city.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You are.
We have to find out more.
Yes.
But where did they come from?
Like I said, we need to find out.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that I'm about to fix another pod.
Yeah, let's
Thanks
go.
for the files, 1K.
I'm not
I hope
1K.
they didn't fry your brain.
აი, ანუ ეხლა მივდივარ საცხა ტელეპორტი ახალი, ვი.
მე მგონი ფოთოლის ლოკაცია იქნება და ძალიან საინტერესო ლოკაციაა ეგ.
არ ვიცი ფოთოლი რა არის, ბრატ, მაგრამ მივარ.
თოვლი ბიჭო, თოვლი.
Pothole გავიგე. ამე მაღლა vantage point-ზე ვარ აღალკაცო. თავიდან ვიღაცამ გამაფრთხილა, რომ წყალში არ ჩახვიდეო და არ აქვს საშუალება ეს წყალი. დასაწყისში იყო გაფრთხილება, რომ do not go into lake თუ რაღაც ხდება და არ აქვს საშუალება. Skip it,
After 1K found those labs, I started thinking, where did all the tech come from? So I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh.
Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
Reason and right tools. Ooh.
აქ ინვერტერი არ ქონია, ხო ჯერ?
Вообще არ ვიცი რა ინვენტარი.
კაია. კაიგებ.
აი.
I'm curious how you solve it.
I'm gonna speedrun it, cheche.
Show me rock.
Look at the size
Show
of
me
that
rock.
structure.
რა როქში ჩემ 1 2 3 4
So much weight. Is it the same stuff as the other
No,
buildings?
show me rock.
Yeah. I know
Show
it
you
feels
rock?
like some
Oh,
kind of
daikide.
concrete, but the molecular
The fuck
structure
is
is
a rock?
completely
Hunter
different.
x Hunter.
Whatever it is, it's a lot
Hunter x
stronger
Hunter.
and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
What does this do?
Nice.
აი,
But now,
რომელი იყო წითელი ლურჯი?
ცეცხლი გაქვს, ფენს
I managed
სამცალი
to
გაქვს.
extract an audio
Fifth
file
zone.
from 1K's
ერთი
data
ცალი
segment
მაქვს, რაღაცაზე ჩამოყიო
It's hard
დავეცი
to
და
be
იგი.
sure because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind
მათ
of
ცეცხლით
log
შეგიძლია
or diary.
ტურები დასკიპო.
We finished a new lab today. Some processes are still harder than others, but energy output was up 2,000%. It's incredible how each leap forward enables another. The next iteration of the machine will...
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here, but experimenting on what? What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the megastructure.
It's easy, bro. Yes.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. Don't get accomplish anything. Not a single moment. Was all gone. I remember
ამაზე მეუნებოდი წინაზე თუ არა? ამაზე არა, ხო? სტარებს რო კითხე.
realizing that my legs.
ხო, ანუ ეს არ აქვს საშუალება.
I tried to pull myself away
ეს
from the
როგორ
fire.
არ ხდება, ის შვება რაღაცას, მაგრამ სხვა რაღაცას შვება.
If Eustathius hadn't found me. Sorry.
Oh, ეს გაიტური იყო. This was good. This was really good.
ესაა გასასვლელი, ოკეი. კიდე რა ვშობოდი? აქ მინდა რომ გავაკეთო. სადარი, ბიჭო, რა იყო?
It attacked me. I just love this game.
ესაა გასასვლელი მწვანე უნდა. Okay, I'll have to figure out მწვანეს როგორ ვაკეთებ. არა, first let's take this.
ეს არ ქონია ჯერ არასდროს?
ეს არის რა არის ესა?
Yes.
ეს რა იყო სიმართლე რო გითხრა ზავი. So let's take this and this.
What are you doing?
აინტერესებს აშვება. არ მახსოვს кайხანია რომ თამაში.
ახალი არის RGB converter.
ანუ
RGB რა არის?
Red light blue თუ რაცა. ეს უშვებს თუ არა? უშვებს თუ არა ეგა. Короче. აუ კიდე დამავიწყო. ხო ეს არის, კაი. ანუ უბრალოდ უნდა წამოვიღო აქეთ ეკლეობები რა. აი სოლოზე არაფერს არ შვება, ხო? ოკეი, საგასაგები.
აღარ გჭირდება რა სწრაფ вообще შემოიწყო.
მე რა ვიცი, შეიძლება მჭირდება, შეიძლება არა, მე რა ვიცი, ბრატ.
ოფნის ფაქტია და რა გინდა მეტი.
ერთი წამი, დედიკო, ერთი წამი. რა არის დე? ვიცი, დედი, წამლებზე ნუ მეუნებ, მადლობა, ტკვილიძილი.
Good work. Keep going.
No, მაგარი თამაშია, I just love it.
You love it,
Even
you love it.
speedrunning it feels great.
ახედავ ბრატ რომ დამცინოდი რაღაცებზე. აი easily solve-ოლობთ, ეს რა არის? ეს არის მაინც მოვიცდება რა შვება, короче. სხვა ფერს უშვებს, ოკეი. აი, დავაღეთ. Так, ესა გასასვლელი, ესა ჩემი ყლი არ ვიცი, ჭირდება ამას ლურჯი რო აკაც ეს არის? რაც მოვიგე უკვე? What the fuck? Will this be a wrong color now? Or no? It will, okay. Maitsa. What am I missing? ესა ინვენტორი თუ რაც ქვია, კაი. შენ ლურჯით უნდა გააღო წითელი. Hello. ხო აღიქე. შენ უნდა წამოხვიდე აქანე.
რასაკეთებს შემა? იგივე არის. იგივე საკეთებს ზუსტად.
ეს სხვა რაღაცა არ არის შეჩემა?
ეს იგივე device
ყველა იგივე device-ი არის? კაი, მე სხვა device-ი იყო მეგონა, კაი. Так, I need to bring blue here, so I need this to receive red. So that means we need to receive this from here, but it doesn't go directly there. So we need to receive blue twice, I guess. So how do we receive blue twice? Does
Bro,
this
you're
do
missing
anything?
half of the you are missing half of the room, my friend. You're blind.
Okay, fair enough. How does this fucking help me? Roll this or some cells them roll the guy, that's it. What? Okay, now I'm confused. You take this no what? What like something feels weird. Wait. შენ ჭირდება ლურჯი. ჩერესში არ გადის, ხო? ანუ I cannot use this or can I? I cannot. Okay, მაგარი დავიბენი ახლა ნადგანა line. Give me 2 seconds. ამ ოთახიდან ლაზერი არ გადის, იმიტომ რომ კინეებში ჩემთან არ გადიოდა. ამაზე ხო არ არანგამს ხოლმე. მაინც არ გადის, ხო აქედან ლაზერი?
არა, არ გადის.
კარგი. ამან უნდა მიიღოს წითელი. ხო, წითელი უნდა მიიღოს ამან. ანუ ეს ჭირდება რომ გადავიდეს ამაზე და ეს ჭირდება რომ გადავიდეს ამაზე, მაგრამ რაღაცა ვერ შვები, იმიტომ რომ კარებს ვერ ვაღებ ეგრე. ამას შეუძლია რამოდენიმე ადგილას რო ისრულოს, ალბათ შეუძლია. კაი, let's try this. For instance, მაინც არა, ახლა ისევ აქ ჭირდება. Okay, მაშინ პირიქით. Let's try. I'm confused. ორი ცალი იდება ეს ადგილას, რომელიც გასწდება.
I know it already. I already figured it out.
Okay. Maitsa, ესე რა სიზამს? Maitsa, I have a question. Abeijo, გააღე, მადე და აფეთქებული. ესე რა მოხდება?
Yes, correct. That's the solution.
ეს მომცემს წითელს და წითელი მომცემს იმას, okay.
Good one. Nothing, don't search for shit here.
თელ თამაში ვეძებდი ხოლმე შეჩემ.
Just ruins. ეს არის ხო.
კაროჩ, ხედავ ამ hints. ესეთი რაღაცა დავინახე ერთ ადგილას და ჩანს რომ X spots marks the spot არის Golden Gate-ის გვერდზე ალბათ. ან აი ამის დაბლა, რაღაც მაგდაგვარი. აი
პაზლები აკეთე, ჯობია.
My question is, why would I not always have this on? What does it do
Because you're
besides?
blind. You're blind.
Es intheba,
Open.
es amas agებს. Why does... What does... Suits რა შვება შეჩემ, I'm confused. გასასვლელი არის ლურჯის გაღება.
Wiring.
მეორე ვაიარი იძახი რომ ამას აღებს და რატო არ აღებს მაშინ შეჩემა? It is... Oh my god, I'm blind. მე მეგონა არ აღებდა. აი ეს ხო მჭირდება რამე ლაზერის სორსი, ვერეზე ლაზერი, აქა ლაზერი. ანუ ეს უნდა დავხურო. What do you mean დავხურო? Then how do I get in? დამპნერი არის ესა? არ არის დამპნერი.
Good luck.
Okay.
არა და ძალიან იზია.
ყველაფერი იზია შეჩემა, don't worry. აი კიდევ ერთი რაღაცა ყლეობა აქ რაც არ არის რა შვება. Так, მეტი თული არ გვაქვს, აგერა ლურჯი. ლაზერი მაქვს ბიჭო სადმე. ერთი, ანუ ეს მაქვს და ეს მაქვს. Does this do anything? No.
I maybe he figured it out.
What did I figure out? Შეჩემ ვერ შევდივარ. ან просто ესე უნდა ამოხსნა შესთვის გარეშე?
Yes. Yes. And yes.
მოიცა ეს ლურჯი, ეს ლურჯი მჭირდება ამას. პირიქით ლურჯი მჭირდებოდა. მოიცა ესე ერთმანეთს ეკვეთება ახლა. Elevation-ი არ მაქვს. აი, короче, ეს გამოყოფს. რას გამოყოფს? ლურჯი რატომ მჭირდება вообще? ამის გასაღებად. ამის გაღებული ლურჯი და მე ვიღებ წითელს. მე მინდა რომ კონდეს ლურჯი. ლურჯი რომ კონდეს, ამას ლურჯი აქვს. მოიცა ამას რა მინდა რომ კონდეს კაცო? მე მინდა რომ წითელი მქონდეს. წითელი რომ კონდეს, მოიცა ეგ არ არის კაცო, წითელი რომ კონდეს ლურჯი უნდა გადავაკეთო წითლად არა? კერდად. პირიქით ანუ. Actually, I need this shit and this shit. But there is an intersection, and no matter how I'm gonna place it, there's still gonna be an intersection. Boxy არ არის არსად რომ elevation-ი გავაკეთო. So I need a red light. Კაი, შენ რო წითელი light-ი მომცე. ანუ პირიქით რო გავაკეთო, ისე იგი, ანუ ესეთ რამე რო ხნა. ეს ლურჯი რო წავიდეს.
ძალიან იზია, bro.
ეს ლურჯი აქ რო წავიდეს არ მუშაობს. ეს რო იღება, ეს წითელი მჭირდება, მაგრამ ადგილს ვერ პოულობ. ანუ ეს უნდა გადავანაცვლო, მაგრამ ვერ ხვდები რას მართავს ეს გადანაცვლება. აი ეს რა შვება ესე.
აი, ეხმარები, ხედავ, ეხმარები, რომ სუპერ იზია.
ამით შემილია მე რომ ეს გავაღო, that is my question. I think I can, right?
Well, you just saw the solution. In front of your eyes there was a solution. Yes, that's the solution. That's it.
There's no plan which you go with the
It's already, man. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the fun. My God.
Adios.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
Hmm? What the fuck is happening? Are you here? Dave abandoned me and I am so confused with what's happening. Like what the fuck? Like what? Hello? Can you chill, buddy? მაინც არ წვდება თან გადაობა ეგ არის. Is royally confused. I cannot take this box out to place it here. I cannot move this out because it has to connect to shit. So I'm kinda watching confused. I am so confused. What am I missing? So let's assume this is a trick or something. I know it's not the correct solution. So what's the correct solution? Like, what can even be changed is what I'm asking for. Okay, there is an idea. Like, I don't feel like I have any moves. Like, there is, like, it's like 2 actions that can be done and no more. I don't think these things can get out, neither of them, so I cannot manipulate where this stands. Similarly, what I even noticed, which is even more annoying, is the fact that this thing, even when elevated, doesn't actually open door. So it is not able to get through this particle unless it... Actually it is. Because when I was on a box was much higher. So it is able to do it, but like, how do I fix this issue? Okay, so I thought I had to do an alternative solution, but this solution works. I just need to find a way of fixing it. So, this small delay takes too long for my guy to recharge this. Okay, what if we block this? But it doesn't do anything. Me standing beneath this doesn't do anything. So I feel like I don't actually have moves. The only thing is for me to find a different solution, which I do not know how to do. So me cutting this laser for a bit doesn't do shit because the same thing continues. Me cutting this doesn't do shit. Doesn't matter if I cut it midway, long way. Wait. What if... Okay, what if I do... Okay, I have an idea. It should not work technically, but I have an idea. Let's do some timing. Okay, let's do with this. Does it in time now? Okay. Let's do some timing bullshit. That should have been it, no? Are you even working, bro? Okay. But it's not the problem with this guy, it's the problem with the red guy. It's problem when this is being disconnected. Can I somehow place it while it's up? Like, I think it's impossible, but... Yeah, I cannot because I still need this to be active. Like, I legitimately don't understand what can even be done. Like, this is the problem. This takes forever to charge. So when it jumps, it doesn't have forever. It has third of a time or fourth of a time to charge. So what am I missing? Can I for some reason do it like this? No, right? Yeah. Because this always goes some random place. Okay, is my job to somehow throw this fucking thing out of the place? Like, is that what we're trying to do? Wow, they're perfect. I do not know what is going on. But even if I do that, I cannot take it inside. So it would be blue into red, which still kinda helps. So if this is taken out, I kinda have a solution, but I don't feel like there is an edge from which I can jump up. If I could be standing there, there is a solution. But I don't think we have big enough platforms. This is the biggest platform. Like, let's try to jump on that. But even like, imagine I jump on this. First of all, this jump is humongous, and sadly it's bigger than this. So this is the shortest place, but it still seems like unjumpable because of the same reason that we just said. But if this is jumpable, I can take that from this rock. But like, this is way too long. Like, how the fuck are we supposed to do it? Yeah, no chance. So any other way to climb up on the rock and then continue walking towards this can also be a solution, but it doesn't seem like any rock is climbable here. Is a tree climbable tool? There are no there is this shit, but I don't feel like that's a possibility to drop down. Wait, this is a climbable mountain. Okay, we are at least getting somewhere. If this problem with this jump is it doesn't like, we need to jump like there, so we need to climb this thing, which is impossible, I think. Let's just see what the jump looks like first of all, like even if it's reachable, because if we cannot reach that platform from here, we cannot reach any platform from anywhere else. So let's just see if at least there is a, well, I guess I feel like I jumped on a perfect pixel, but maybe I was wrong. You help me out, man, I need you. Maybe I was wrong, but but this jump showed us that this is the only possible jump to be done. Nope. So what I'm attempting seems to have no point, because this edge, unless there is no clearing, so this edge simply takes us to that edge. So this kinda doesn't interact with whole puzzle, but regardless, let's just make a jump and see what can be seen afterwards. So I think I did jump on. Okay, let's see what's the edgest edge. I think it's this one, right? I cannot go anymore. Okay, I can. So speed boost from the green. Okay, now I was not directly on top of that tile, I was left of it or something, so we can give it one more shot. So directly is like this, and green is like this. So this jump theoretically on the edge could be possible. Well, I didn't jump because I was trying for a pixel jump. Okay, never mind. I don't think the jump just helps us in any way. So I need to figure out what I am missing. It is granted level 8, so 6-7 hasn't been done. 6-7. But regardless, this solution, like, we have this, which is usable. We have this, which is usable. But what the fuck are we missing? Without this cannot be caught from any angle. Like, this guy cannot catch that from any feasible angle. No, it's not big enough. So, what if in that case... But I don't think like this is feasible either. Like, this does not look like it connects, right? Like it does not, because there is this. When it will be in the air, it shouldn't change anything. Maybe it changes on this specific part. Okay, let's try. We have nothing to lose. Maybe that actually changes it because of this small... So it doesn't do enough jump for it to matter. So this connection does not matter in the slightest. I feel bamboozled. Like I have no idea what I'm missing. Like literally no idea. Like initially when I came to this room, I was like, okay, I need to take this box, take it out, place it here, and solve the puzzle. But the problem is, I don't fucking see a way to take this shit out. Now, after that, I found a solution, because look how high this fucking thing flies. Look. Imagine now something on top of it, right? So let's just take a scaling. Let's stand here. So, it is in the slightly above this line, right? So, now look what happens when I fucking do this. It doesn't even go that high. There is the line. So technically speaking, if this doesn't get interrupted, it will be above this, the box will be above this line, which will be somewhere here, which is enough for this shit to be activated. But again, how the fuck do we do that without having any other tool outside and any other tool inside? So what can you fucking do is like this is how I got pissed off about the other puzzle. Like I was thinking for 20 hours and I couldn't find a solution. Now it's the same thing. Like I don't understand what the fuck is a solution. Like what? Like doesn't matter if I close this at perfect time or not. The moment it is closed, this shit starts timer once again. So there is no chance. Wait, is this a thing I can take? I cannot. So there is literally no chance I can do it. As far as I know, also these shits don't work when you have in your hand. So me like doing stuff like this would not work. Because the moment I would grab it, it would stop using it. Yeah. So I don't understand. I cannot jump outside of this box as well. I just try again. I cannot jump because I am in the air and jumping not possible. So I just don't understand. Like this doesn't come out, right? It's not me being blind. There is no way to take this shit out. Let me check. No, nothing opens this shit unless we have a dampener. So this shit is stuck here. What can this shit do if it's stuck here? It can... This is so dumb. But how will that work? No, it will not work. Wait, am I literally dumb? Am I literally dumb? Oh my washinderu. Oh my washinderu. Forgot this wall was not the same as a blue wall. But I still cannot take this out. But at least we have additional tool. Okay. So we can even use your laser, 'to do blue, but can you reach anything? 'Cause I don't see anything. 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 'Cause needs to be something here. So like you can technically reach red. Technically. For that I need to give you this color. I guess doesn't matter because your job is this. Now what is, like, did I forget how this game is played? Like, what's going on? Why? Okay, never mind. So your job is this, to have that shit open. Now that that shit is open, we kinda need to use this, I guess. But is there an angle which says it? No. So I'm still kinda stuck on this step because I doubt like the one guy will be able to solve everything, but maybe it will, eh? This blue can be used like this and give it what color? Blue? But how do I use this? Like, I guess like this will come out and do shit. Okay. So, whatever. Just do this. Take you. Okay. Now we need blue, which is there, to hit this. That's where the box would come in handy, but we don't have a box. So how does this blue ever get a blue? So why was it good to place this inside? The only reason it was good was it was opening this and it was opening this. But we have this which can open that and nothing else. So let's assume this opens one. Let's assume, well, not assume, then this guy, where is this guy? This guy has to be here to help him open one, and then we have one less unit to do this. So yeah, so this is good. Now we have to find what this shit can do, right? Can it give a blue? But like it's impossible because of the location it's in. Like no matter where I place the blue, it like this is like where the blue can do shit like this. But on this point, nothing can give it blue. So what happens if I do this and this? The problem is like that shit doesn't give me anything because this will instantly be locked. Okay, what do these doors actually do? What do you do? Okay, we need both of them. It does nothing separately. So what I was saying is that like this, it obviously does nothing because they are not letting each other do shit. Okay, I have a this. Oh, okay, that was the solution. That's where the box was necessary. Understood, bro. Why did you not speak sooner? So that does nothing because this thing, regardless of where I place it, has the same fucking range or something. Same, yeah, same line, doesn't matter if it's closer or shorter. Okay, so it feels like this specific idiot should be here. That specific idiot can give him a blue light. This blue light can be used by this blue thing. But the problem is, this specific idiot is sending the light. Okay, what if we remove this light, right? Like, we're gonna take care of it, let's say, with that. It still does not matter. Could it matter? Can we get a red from him? But then what's the point of him being a red? I don't understand. Like, we can try it, because maybe I'm not mapping it out, but I'm saying, what if he doesn't do this? But then why, like, then why do we need that? Okay, let's just try it out. For the sake of trying it out. Okay, so you give this and... But there needs to be something more outside. Like, I don't understand. Okay, you can open one door. Okay, let's have you open one door. I think I'm starting over the whole fucking puzzle. Yeah, it's just blue. Now how the fuck do I get two colors? Like, it didn't do shit. Well, one thing is for sure. Well, two things are sure, which are contradicting each other. First, without this shit being outside, we don't have enough lights or whatever the fuck it is called for us to do shit. Okay, what if we do this too? So the problem is we need this to stay there cause it does multiple shit. But the problem is this idiot cannot do anything now. Another problem is this idiot cannot see that. Another problem is this idiot doesn't have a fucking chair to go over it. So what the fuck are we doing here, boys? Is there any elevator place I can place you? No, right? What do you do, brother? What is your job? Is your job to have a stool on top of you? I feel like this has to be here, but at the same time, the same problem. Without having a fucking chair, this shit cannot do anything. Now, if this thing is there, it allows him to open one door and nothing else. Because this tooth, even if it's flying to the skies, cannot do shit. Can we actually go above someone? No, right? Because this is the only above and it's locked. Okay. So, without a chair, this guy does nothing. If this guy is inside, all it does is it lets this guy open this room and he does not even see a blue from here, so that's it. So this guy allows this guy to open this door. Now we have one thing left which has to open two doors. It is impossible for one thing to open two doors because it always shoots two different colors, right? Right. Thanks for agreeing. Now, alternatively, by this being outside, it cannot touch that blue, because no matter where we place it, there is no such place which does not interact with other lasers besides this one singular place, right? So this is the only place. The problem is this shit still cannot do anything because it does not see shit. And if we with this open this fucking thingy, it still doesn't help us because this laser will be going here and the other laser will be going here, and there is no chance for me to connect this laser to this laser because they're intertwined. So I just explained the two ways how it can be done, which are both impossible. Assumably this is inside, assumably this is outside, but it's impossible because we don't have elevated space for this. Do we have an... Okay, let me search for an elevated space. Doesn't matter where it is. Is there an... Okay, this is an elevator space. Elevated space. Does it see blue? It does not. So it doesn't matter. What are some other elevated spaces where this shit could be placed? None. So, now next question. Can we take this shit out? Answer is a big fat no. We cannot take it out. It doesn't jump so much for it to be taken out. So if we cannot take this shit out and we have this feature, this bullshit has to do something with that fucking feature. Wait a second. Why are you Where is red? There is red. ეხლა რა ხდება ბიჭო, ვერ გამოკლევდე. Ah, we don't have a red laser. It would still not solve it though. I need him to somehow give him blue. Is that possible? He receives blue, gives out red. Okay, so now we have blue with this, but it doesn't do anything. So, why was this hopeful to me? Let me remind myself. So why? ეხლა რატო გავარდებო ბიჭო დაბლა? ისევ ამას ეჯახება? არა. რატო ვარდები დაბლა ბრატ? შიქო არა ამ თამაშს. რატო ვარდება ბიჭო დაბლა? ლურჯი სულ აქვს. I don't get it. რატო ვარდება ბიჭო დაბლა? რა გაუგებროლებია ამ თამაშს, ჩემი კარგი მოთხა. Why are you falling, bitch? The only thing you need is to have this sustained. What makes you not sustain this? ან რაღაც მილიმეტრი ეხება აქ და მაგის გამო, okay, I don't know. Wow, რაღაც მილიმეტრი ეხებოდა. აი, ანუ არაფერი არ შეცვალა ამან რა, ანუ ის შეცვალა რომ ეხლა რომ გქონდეს ერთი ლურჯი, არაფერი არ შეცვალა. So why was this exciting? The only reason I think this was exciting for me is because I found a way to use it, like use this whole fucking room. But besides that, like what did it do? Like where, let's say I have another this shit, where can I place this shit for it to give me a blue? There is no place, right? Like no matter where I place it, even if I had another one again, fourth one in this combination, it is impossible to connect it right now. So this move still makes no sense basically. So what is your fucking job, mate? Explain please. ანუ ამ ორი წითლის გაკეთებით. კაი, აი მარტო ეს ერთი წითელი რო იყოს, მეორე დავიკიდოთ აშე მოდი რა. Let's say it's only one წითელი. How does this help me, right? Okay, აი ვაფშე ამას შევხედოთ ანუ. ყლეზე ვიდია ყველაფერი სხვა. Let's imagine my job is to make a წითელი here and make a blue there. So when there is a fucking წითელი from there, this is simply impossible. Because no matter where I place these two things, they always intercept. Like, no matter where. So, this tells me that this guy here is a mistake. Okay. But what? I do not know but what. Like, this is a mistake. Mara, anu mere erti naklavi magega problema mara. Okay, like, we know this is not solvable this way. I think I just have to spend some time in that room and find a solution. Okay, so now let's say you open this door. The problem we have is he doesn't reach with his blue this guy, and he doesn't reach any of this. So this alone has to open two colors. But as we learned, when you get a power, you can only do one power or whatever. So this blue seems impossible because we need you outside. I still don't understand how the fuck this guy helps. Like, does me giving him red back, but this is receiving red, right? Okay. Does me giving him red back do anything? No. Okay, well, let's cut this. It cuts everything. So I don't think this colors, like this outcoming color, can only be one monocolor. It's either red, it's either blue, it's a green. It cannot be, let's say this goes red, this goes blue, this goes green, type of shit. So I still don't see use of you, right? So right now, how would this be solved? Is again impossible to solve because this two lasers, no matter where I place them, they cover the whole, like this is a V, right? Like the thing is, can I get out of this room without crossing a laser? Answer is no, because if I wanna be there, I cannot cross it. Similarly, a laser cannot come inside unless it's elevated, right? So this is again an impossibility. So this doesn't do what we need it to do. Now, a good news is, technically speaking, we don't need that to do that, because we have this. Voila! But the problem still remains, which is, okay, like, this is not the problem, like, this can be solved, but the problem still remains, which is the fact that nobody is opening this fucking room, the blue. Why nobody is opening it? Because this is busy opening this room, this is busy opening this room, and this cannot reach that room. Well, now let's say if he could reach, would he be able to reach? Doubtful, because of the not enough elevation, but maybe doable, like from here, like bam bam. I don't know, bro, like this kind of things bother me, so let's change it, let's take it back outside again for once. But I like, okay, let me just think what this contributes. What do you do? Initially you helped me, now what the fuck do you do? Like, how do you somehow contribute? What are your options? Your options are fly up, shoot red, which requires you to have a help from this guy. But let's say it doesn't. Fly up, shoot red creates a position where this is high enough for a blue to connect there. Now what's the problem? A blue cannot be taken outside from here. All of this is fixed if this fucking box goes outside and stands there. Or goes outside and does an elevation. Like, we need this box outside. That's one thing I'm basically learning. Now question is, how the fuck do we get this box outside? technically, if this is climbable, I can be there. There is a small platform here. And technically from there this is takeable. Let's randomly look at this speed. No, it takes too long. This also takes too long. So there is no way to jiggle them around because when I close this and reopen it, it takes forever. So jiggling them around is not a solution either. My best solution yet is to somehow fucking climb here. Well, not here, for me to climb there from this location. Then use something from here or something, I don't know. Like normal solutions I don't see. Like this room is not helping me besides the first fucking step. Me getting either this box or either this thingy outside and bring will help me. This fucking tree is a physical tree. It has this route which is a climbable and it has it doesn't have this route, so this is not a climbable route. The climbable route is over here. But when I jump, there are more climbable routes which prevent me from jumping on it or something. Okay, let's try again. So right now, something is preventing me from going forward. Is it this thing? I wish I could understand how this room would help me. Like, besides it opening that fucking thing, what else does it do? Okay, let's imagine it's flying, then I connect this blue to this. I mean, again, make it fly while it's flying. So that makes it forever flying and it is opening that room. So let's imagine all of that happened. It's a hassle to do. So it's connecting to this from a big location, which might technically allow this to connect to that, and allow a blue to connect to that. So there is a potential solution we cooked up, but it's a lot of ifs and whys and buts and bullshit, because this shit still has to do this. Which leaves us a small window. No, it doesn't leave any window. No, it doesn't work, because again, the same problem. Like, that shit is elevated, which takes this out of equation. But regardless, without this laser still, we still have the same problem, right? Like, let's imagine this scenario. Why is it not opening? Because of that. Okay, never mind. So let's imagine this scenario, right? So this laser goes from all the way here to there. So even if I stand here, the laser is covering this wall. So there is no location with simply this one laser shot for me to make this connect. And like this would intersect over there, as you see. Doesn't matter if I place it farther, well, not that far. Farther, this would still interact, as you see, inter blah blah blah. Doesn't matter if I place it this side, they still do it. Doesn't make it sense if I do this side. So because they still intertwine. So even if I have a floating guy, self-floating, let's say, which is, imagine there is a laser, oh, not imagine a laser, fuck that. So he's self-floating. Let's say this is always on. I place this guy here, self-floating. Where can it go? It can only go on this shit. And this shit does not help me, cause this one fucking laser is enough for me to be in a trouble. So let's say that is the truth. So let's say I მივედით პასუხამდე რომ ეგ არის ერთადერთი truth in the whole world, whatever. So let's say you stay there, you bitch, you're dumb. Now I need to give him blue, which I can. What is wrong with you? Do you not need red? No, you don't need red, yeah. Because red gives you a red. Yeah, the red gives you a blue. Like with this, nobody opens a blue anymore. So, like, even if I made this flying, I made him touch this. Okay, now let's assume. So, we proved why this thing here was impossible, because the laser which comes out and touches this, and again, this guy cannot touch with his laser either of these options, so the laser should be opened by the shits. If this guy touches a red fucking laser, whatever this is, imagine it's fully red, there is no location where this blue guy can stand and make a light go into a blue. So, the other option we can think of is, what if we just send a blue over there? But I'm sure it will have the same problem. So, see, this is good, it sends a blue there, but now who opens the two reds? Okay, never mind, you open one red. Okay, now, how the actual fuck do we open red when this shit has no job? Because it is inside just making other colors possible. Like, we cannot make this, right? because this shootout blue, this shootout blue, this is the only red which makes this guy to do a blue. And if this is inside, it is touching this red, which allows the blue from no location to be able to do shit. So both options are impossible, and I need to again somehow give this shit a job. Like, you have to somehow do something in this world. My best world thingy is to be able to climb here and take this stuff out. Because I don't find a solution, and I don't care what Dave says. This is a bullshit solution if it has a solution, because I like this shit. I cannot think of any useful thing. So what is necessary for us to open a door? It's necessary for both blue and red to be open. Correct? Correct. Okay. What is the only way to generate red? The only way for this red to be generated is by this guy. So you cannot work on a blue, because if you work on a blue, this guy will never get a fucking red, in my opinion. So you shoot out red, 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 you give me blue. Okay, I stand corrected. It is possible for... No, wait, what am I saying? You shoot out red, red, and red, you give blue. Okay, I don't think that had anything to do. I think I'm getting like tired already from this room. Like, this bullshit does not make sense to me. I don't know what to do. It simply doesn't make sense to me. I am losing my mind. I can't figure. Like, I think the only thing I proved is that this guy has to be outside. No, fuck. This guy has to be inside for him to do multiple things. Open red, open red. But I cannot, for the love of God, love of me, love of Allah, love of Dave, under fucking stand what the hell the fucking like, how do you open a blue? And answer on both of the questions is not neither of these guys, is fucking these guys, which I still haven't figured out what they can do whatsoever. No, there is not enough space, so if I place this even maybe there is a dimensional space or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, let's try all the options. So first, slightly behind the max, which I assume doesn't do anything. This has a problem with this, and this has a problem with this. Okay. When we did it fully inside, I think, no, wait, fully to the ledge, there was a difference. Wait, how did we get the light come to us? Okay, I don't know. Anyhow, let's just take this slightly farther. So you and you. Let's move you here. Do the same thing. Okay, it's not able to get to him, but there is a little bit of a space which might be perfectly aligned to what we need. There is a problem with this, so we need it to be more to the right. No, it's too close right now. Neither of them can do shit. Yeah. So it only worked from the close distance, so long distance does not help it, right? Or am I just tripping? There is 3 centimeters, there is 3 centimeters. It's inside. Yeah, so the only thing that worked was getting it as close as humanly possible. That was the only lane which allowed something at least to be done. Okay, this is... Okay, why do we even need that thing? Like, fuck it, it's same. How the fuck did I make this connection? Did I hallucinate or did I make this fucking thing touch it? Like, I'm confused now. So this is not working and this is not working. So how the fuck did I make them touch, or did I hallucinate it because I wanted something new to happen? has ძალიან ცოტა space. Okay, they both have literally mini centimeters of space. No space, no space. Millimeter, 0. Okay, so this is good. So I need this to shoot more to the left, and the solution is done. So box has to go more to the left. Which way is this is left? How is this magically happening? Zero, 0. So I'm confused. Like, then the box should be literally like here. Oh my god, stop disappearing, you fucking cunt. Look, there is a lot of way and there is a bit of way. So this should physically be possible. And I think I did it by mistake a long time ago. I think it was a few centuries ago. A lot of space, a little space. So it has to again go towards this. Technically no space. What the fuck are you? What time I tell you after my nahuira. ლოლ უფრო ნაკლებზე ვარ ასული ამით. ველად? წინაზე ყურძე ვიდექი, ოკეი. ანუ იმ დავიძახი რომ ვერ ხედავდი აქ რა იდო. I was standing on a box. I don't understand how the shitty place helps me at all. I am in confusion. Someone tell me how to use this room. Otherwise puzzle is not solvable, or how do I take one of them out, or how do I take you? Like I need quti, give me quti and I solve it, brother. So I should be thinking of ways of how to get the quti out, but it's impossible unless there is a new mechanic which I don't know about. Quti cannot go out. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know. ერთადერთი ვხედავ აი ამ იმას, მაგრამ ეს იმას ყუთსაც არ მაძლევს. This gives me this shit, which is kinda okay, but don't think it's enough because again, whenever, well, I guess it's enough because the red can go from here to there, which lets my blue actually do shit. So first red, like the way it can be helpful is by this. Red will connect from here, and this guy will connect from here, and this guy will connect direct. And will also connect to red, who is doing clothes. So, technically speaking, there is already a solution which requires this piece of shiza to get the fuck out of this room. So please somehow fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Wow, I fly. Hiya, I don't understand what am I missing. I know what I'm missing. I am ოთახის გამოყენება is what I am missing. But how the fuck do I გამოვიყენო ეს ოთახი is what I don't know. ეს ერთი ყუთი მინდა. Okay, is there a way if you follow the laser you somehow survive? Nope. If a laser goes past you, do you go and fuck it? Fuck it. Are you? No, you're not. Nothing is happening, bro. I don't understand. I do not understand. How the fuck is this room usable? Even with this scenario we described where this was self-sufficiently flying and doing this, even that was not a solution because the fucking red... Was it a solution? If this gives out red and connects there, so that means no, because like if this gives out red and connects there, that means this is outside. So this is inside, so nothing connects to blue. If this is inside, then it has to connect to red, and when it's connected to red, there is no location from where the blue can go in. So again, for the final 25 billionth time, I don't understand how the fuck is this a solvable thing. Like, the thing is, before like laughing and being like, oh my god, this is so easy, like, please follow my logic and explain what part of my logic is incorrect, right? So, again, regardless of which one is here or outside, we have a problem. Without blue being outside, it seems like it's impossible for this to be open because we only have two pieces and one of them has to open two reds, so this guy has to open two reds and the other guy has to open a blue. Now, that means since this guy, unless there is something new, cannot open red and blue at the same time, he cannot be outside. Because we need someone to open a red, someone to open a blue. If he's outside, he cannot do both. So, he can open the fucking red from inside. Whenever he does this, and this is a red, the blue guy has no chance of opening a blue unless that fuck. No, it's not takeable. So yeah. Unless this blue has a high vantage point, which we don't have a high vantage point. So again, the only way this should be possible is with this and a high vantage the blue. Problem with all of that is simple. We are not using this room, that's why we don't have a solution. See? Everything in this life is simple. You just need to understand to use this bloody room. I'm thinking and I'm deciding this room is unusable. So fuck yourself. If both of them could come out, which requires me to place this fucking shit or some shit on the fucking shit. Wait, can I solve it by being inside? Even if I solve it by being inside, I don't think this will open. But okay, let's just try that. Fuck this shit. Let me solve everything by... Well, that's also impossible because this doesn't come out for me to stand there. Yeah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. At least we had this cool thing to look at. I thought it was a diagram of the room, aka giving you solutions of the room, but it definitely is not a diagram, nor does it give you solutions of the room. So it's a lie, guys. Don't believe in diagrams. Never believe in diagrams. I'm telling you, diagrams are not believable. So now you will have a logical question. What is believable? The fact that this room has to be fucking used, I'm gonna crash out right now. I have hard time breathing and I will crash out. How the actual fuck do I use you can't? Okay, there is an idea now. So I was thinking that this should have given a red, but it can also give a fucking other color. It can give a fucking blue. So if it can give a blue, this should be a solution. It is. Holy fuck, bro. I don't believe that you sold, like, I believe you sold it in less than like 2 hours I was playing, but I don't believe you would have sold it easily. All I had to figure out is that this shit is not primarily helping with fucking red. Its elevation allows it to work with a blue. Where are the fucking switches you're talking about?
Elohim must be very proud of you, 1K.
Let's just do a 6 and I'm gonna stop this because I am emotionally drained. I don't wanna play anymore, and I guess in 1 week I'll continue again. The room was other side, right? Entrance. Okay, solution is having 2 things here. Короче, es no acabo ya. No. Okay. چه خواست ანუ ჯერ ორივე გაერთმა შევიდან და მე ორივე უნდა შემოვიტანო რომ დავდასრულო. ანუ პირდაპირ ამას ვერ შე. Wait, what is going on? I'm kind of lost. What does this room do? It allows me to shoot a laser at this thing. And the second laser can be shot from here. No. Okay, let's just see what it does. So 1 was enough to open this. I don't understand what kind of... Okay, so you're saying a blue will also open this. Okay, now I need to bring both of them in, which is done from here. But if I take this guy out, like I don't even understand why I'm tired. I don't like why do I have that room open? Like what's the difference between me having this guy here and having this guy here? Like what really changed? I don't understand. Did I have access to something? I don't understand what this does. Maybe it does something vice versa type shit. Hey, what? Why? Like, could you not touch it, or what happened? Oh my god. No, how? So there is only one source of light in this game, which is a blue, right? So blue source, let's just check that we're not missing any other sources of light. No, there is only a blue source of light. Okay. So that blue can be connected to this as a red, which opens the door, which I can bring it in. Ah, but then why was this stupid thing even here? Like, I still don't understand what the fuck this does. Like, honestly speaking. I know. იმენა ვერ ხვდები რა შვება შემის. How did I open this again? Or did I not open this? I did not open this. Okay, then we do need this place, but it still baffles me. Like, why do we need this place? So I need to figure out how this place gives me a solution. Fuck you guys, let me just bam bam. I solved it. Go next. Ooh, shiny. Okay, so there is this place, so we have to use this place. Let's just agree on that at least. So here we go. We use that place. Did I need to do something else? I don't remember. Okay. Now we take you and we, for some reason, do this as well. It's more open now. Nothing happened with this shit. Okay. So how does me either moving this shit or either moving this shit now help me get the thing inside? Okay, wait a fucking second. If this shit does not open, there is no solution, right? Because there is no gem or... აუ ეხლა შეიძლება გამოვყლებდე, ანუ იგივე რაღაცა მიმართება, ის შეიძლება გამოვყლებდე სადმე, აი გადავარდე და ყლედ გადავიქცე, короче. ანუ ეს დედა აფეთქებ. Okay, აქედან იღებ, კაი. Never mind. I can stop swearing. და მაგის პრობლემა იყო რა, მაგის პრობლემა იყო ისო, რომ ეს და ეს ერთმანეთს ვერ უკავშირდებენ, თუ ესაა ჩაკეტილი. ამით და ამით რო გავაღებ, მერე არის ღია, მაგრამ მერე მაგას რო გავამოძრავ, არის ჩაკეტილი. ანუ why do we still need that shit? Someone explain to me. ანუ ვაფშე, აი რას, აი ეს კარები, ანუ ერთადერთი გზა იყო ის, რომ აქიდან წაიღო რამე, ხო? მაგრამ it still doesn't fucking do that shit. So like what does this, is it a red herring like this door? ანუ რა რიდია, ხო? ანუ აი ამ ყლეობას წამოიღებ, დადებ რაც შეიძლება კარგ ლოკაციაზე, so to speak. ნუ ეხლა არ გამიმართლა, მაგრამ let's assume მან დაარიგო. ამას მე აიღებ და წაიღებ შიგნით. That's the only way this door helps us. But it doesn't even do anything, right? So even though the door helps us, I don't see the purpose of the fucking door. So let's go back to the basic and see if there is a solution this way. No, there doesn't do shit. I don't understand what the door does, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay. So now door is open. Do I need to somehow take this? Like, I don't understand. How would this help me if the laser was coming from this side to this side? Like, does it even change anything? Like, I don't understand. Okay. The other thing is this can open this, but again, why do we need that fucking door to be open? So it opens this and gives me a blue. With the blue giving red, I can make him direct red color. By making him direct red color, it doesn't do shit because it's not inside, baby. And I do need to have both of them inside to open this baby. I feel like I am overheating so much. აი ამას რომ ხელი მოვკიდო ეს იხურება, ამას რომ ხელი მოვკიდო ეს იხურება. რამაც ხელი არ უნდა მოვკიდო ეს იხურება რა. Can I somehow make this shit open? The shit requires for this connection to be done. Can this be placed in a location which allows this? Okay, let's remember this location. And allows, no it does not. That's why we need it. Because this sees both of them. Okay, I solved the idea. Kinda. Well, I see the vision in the idea, whatever is the fuck is it called. What was I doing again? Okay. Now, from this location, it can provide blah 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 there and can provide blah 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 here. So this is why this was necessary. Well, at least I'm glad I solved it without wasting 20 billion hours and it was only 1 billion hour. That's it, GG's. Well, it took me 1 billion hours and not 20 billion hours. So I guess my problem is like seeing a thing and not being able to figure out what the purpose of a thing is. My first instinct here was same way as my first instinct in the other room where we spent 20 billion years, was that in other room it would connect to red and somehow help me, which was an incorrect instinct, and because of me having a wrong assumption, it took me 20 billion years. In here I also had a wrong assumption of, let's say, placing a normal thingy here and somehow connecting it with me, which made no sense, and I couldn't figure out how it would help me, but finally we somehow managed to figure it out. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, cause I didn't. Yay, I'm spinning. Look at me spin. I'm not spinning anymore. It doesn't allow you to jump, no. It doesn't allow you jumping. Well, take care, guys. Thank you for everything. I don't love you, I love you, I don't know.